Alright, so before the video starts today, I just wanted to thank you guys all for the absolutely nutty growth on last week's video. It's currently at 3.7 thousand views, and it's beautiful, and I really can't thank you guys enough. To put it in perspective, it took me about 2 years to hit 100 subscribers. I wasn't uploading like the entirety of those 2 years, but like give or take, it took about 2 years to reach 100 subscribers. We hit that again in 9 days because of this one video, and it looks like we're about to hit it again, and I owe it all to you. I can't thank you guys enough. I hope you stick around. Ladies and gentlemen, internet dwellers and creepy Twitter users, I would like to include you all in the first annual YouTube Fantasy Draft, where all of your favorite internet nobodies gather together to lose tons of meaningless virtual currency. Hang on, this is the first one of these. Okay, we gotta reel it back. I love YouTube. I love the platform. I love content creation. I love the people who make the content. I love watching their content. And I love the people who run this website. Just kidding. YouTube has helped me in multiple aspects throughout my entire life. However, I got older and I realized that when it comes to January, content is very few and far between. And that may be as a result of the new year, content creators wanting to push several more new ideas while in January, or maybe it's because the ad revenue is so low. Whatever the reason may be, I wanted to come up with something that could involve YouTube content in a fun and inventive way, and so I came up with the YouTube Fantasy Draft, where you place bets on creators doing either really well, not so well, or not doing anything at all. We'll go over the rules in a second, but first, I want to introduce the main players in this game. In this corner, we have Anthony Parmesan, who requested that he remain fully anonymous. Here's his full legal name. And in this corner, we have me. That's it. That's all the players. Okay, on to the rules. Now, the main currency of this game is updutes. Okay, so each player is given 5,000 updutes to start, and each YouTuber that they choose is worth 500 updutes, and those initial 500 can be used for 2 of the bets seen below. You can place more than 2 bets on a YouTuber, but each additional choice will set you back 500 updutes. Speaking of bets, let's go over all of them. Increase or decrease. If you guess correctly within 2 of your allotted choices, you get 400 updutes. So essentially, if you suggest someone with 1 million subs will go to 5 million subs, if they get at least 3 million or at most 7 million, you get 400 updutes. Blow up. Exclusively for channels under 100k. Pick one of these under 100k channels and pray that they reach at least 100k by the end of the year. The less subs your channel has, the more updutes you gain. To be much more daring, you can pick an exact month that you think the channel will blow up, and if you end up being correct, you double your updutes. Updutes come in increments of 50, starting from 90k and working down to 100. Basically, 90k is 50 updutes, and 100 is 900 updutes. Sniping, high risk, high reward. Choose an exact date and YouTube channel and place updutes on them having a viral video. A viral video is determined by having twice as many views on their video as subscribers. You will receive 100 updutes. Now, for this one, the video doesn't have to go viral right away. It's just by the end of the year, you have to have a video with at least double subscriber count. The Mr. Breast option. Predict what video Mr. Beast will make this year. If you get it right, you get 600 updutes. You must guess the exact title and concept. The only thing that is allowed to be different are the numbers. The Riser. Choose a YouTuber who has not uploaded in at least 6 months and place updutes on them coming back for a video. If they come back by the end of this year, you will get 400 updutes. Exile. Pick a YouTuber and place updutes on them being cancelled. You will only get updutes if they drop a response to people. If they do, you get 600 updutes. You might be asking, why do you get less updutes for some of these than what you put into them? And that's kind of how gambling works, right? You only win if you choose the super high risk strategies that you're most likely not going to win anyway. We've gone over the rules, we've gone over the players. Now all that's left to do is the actual meat of this stuff. Who I'm placing my bets on, baby. Starting with...
Hey all, Scott here. You may be asking, whoa, are you sick or just sick? I went to the doctor and they said, wow, you look sick, you should go see a doctor. I've been officially diagnosed with...
Scott the Woz had a very troubled 2022, at least when it came to content. It was very clear that he bit off more than he could chew, and so uploads became less and less frequent. But hey, you know what they say, something next year will be better for Scott the Woz. So I'm gonna go ahead and put 1,000 updoots on Scott the Woz here, with 500 going to sniping and subscriber growth, and then the other 500 going to Mr. Beast. It unironically blows my mind that Scott isn't even at 2 million subscribers yet. Like, that is bullshit. So I'm gonna assume that this will finally be the year where people realize, hey, Scott makes quality content.
Hey, I forgot to mention it in the video, but I was actually placing updates on him getting 5 million subscribers, so that's the number, 5 million.
As for the snipe, well, judging from a complex set of algorithms that I pulled out my ass, Scott usually uploads a really beefy holiday special in December, so I'll place the snipe on December 23rd. That's kind of risky because at that point he only has 8 days to get double his sub count, but I think he can do it. And as for Mr. Beast, I got a feeling inside my bones that he's gonna harken back to one of his earliest charities, being the tree thing. So let's just say he's gonna upload a video called I planted 100 million more trees. It's my first 1,000 points spent up. Let's go waste the rest of them.
Oh, fuck, yeah. Oh shit, lightning round!
Cosmonaut Variety Hour may just be my favorite YouTuber. He's got a really great writing and editing style, and he covers a lot of topics that I actually give a shit about. He is severely underrated, although that might be because he uploads like 5 times a year. So let's put 500 updates on him for sniping and the Mr. Breast option. Cosmonaut has made it a tradition to upload a big, beefy project reviewing all of the movies in like a specific series in the winter time, most specifically in December. And on top of that, we know that this year's is going to be a Batman video, and if it's a Batman video, that has to blow up. So I'm going to yet again stick another snipe on December 23rd. I beg and plead that at least one of these guys uploads their video on the 23rd. As for Beast, he has this series where he eats like really expensive golden food, and I realized he hasn't done one for a cake, so I'm gonna go for I ate a $100,000 golden cake. That's the name of this new Mr. Beast video. Next. Chef03 is a channel I found in my recommended that uploads daily hip-hop content that I absolutely love. The videos aren't too long, but he claims to upload weekly, and he seems to have kept that claim pretty well. And that consistency has definitely paid off. And hopefully that payoff goes even further because I am putting another 500 on Chef for subscriber count and blow up. I can definitely see him passing 100k easily, especially if he markets his videos correctly like on YouTube Shorts and TikTok. However, if he doesn't, then my backup is for subscriber count where I'm predicting he'll reach 10k. Again, I can see this guy going very, very far, just as long as he doesn't up and disappear. If somehow, Chef, you're watching this, dude, I love your content, keep it up. Keep it up even more because I have fictional currency riding on you, please.
I ate one of the candies, that's why there's only 3 of them.
You know what they say, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. And since in this instance, Parmesan is both my enemy and my friend, we're gonna keep him real close. Parmesan is what I can only describe as a super experimental meme channel that is mainly shit posts. However, there is some great editing in there, and then on top of that, there are gameplay videos that are just as fun to watch. So fuck it. 500 to the enemy for subscriber count and snipe. I'm gonna go for 100 subscribers on sub count. For real, that should not be hard because this dude has amazing skills and great videos. As for the snipe, I'm not gonna say what it is because Anthony is going to watch this video, but on this piece of paper is the date, and I'm gonna tape this piece of paper to the wall and just pinky promise that I'm not going to touch it or alter it in any way. And those are all the channels. With all of that considered, I have 2,500 updates left, and let's be real, I am only going to have 2,005 updates by the time the year ends. We're gonna reveal the winners either next year or sometime in late December, and that's basically it. Also, I highly suggest you watch any of these channels here. I mean, I was willing to risk virtual currency for them, so that means they have to be good. Like and subscribe, otherwise I'll put you in debt from your shitty gambling addiction. Again, I just want to say thank you so much for the support on the last video and just the channel in general. We've been growing at an absolutely insane rate. We're starting off 2023 with an absolute bang, and that's kind of it. Go fuck yourself.